Lenny Gray, Door-to-Door Millionaire here. Now, are you wondering if you should be knocking doors or not during this virus, during this pandemic going on? I've had that question posed to me on several occasions in the last few weeks, as you can imagine. And so I felt like I'd just give my advice and looking at it not only from a sales rep's point of view, as I've obviously had years of experience doing that, but also as the owner of a company. Right now, the best advice that I can give is just to follow the public health and safety and government leaders' directives. I mean, really, that's what's expected of everybody, to kind of slow the virus and all of those things that we're hearing time and time again. But there are some of you that are out there knocking doors. I know this. I've talked to you. You've asked me questions. How would you go about, an initial approach during a pandemic and those types of things? Now, listen, I've never knocked doors in a pandemic. I have during natural disaster warnings and those types of things, as you can read in my book, Door-to-Door Millionaire. But at the same time, I think it's a wise thing to consider the impact that your door knocking is going to have on your company. For instance, right now, you probably read in the news, there are people going to doors with masks on. And as they're going to the doors with masks on, there was a couple of people doing this in Chicago, and they were actually robbing people. And anyway, it's a big mess there in the suburbs of Chicago. And so I'd be very careful. We know everybody's home, and that, we can spin it however we want. Hey, it's door-to-door sales season. Everybody's home. Everybody's going to answer the door. I don't think everybody's going to answer their door. And number two, if they do answer the door, they're going to be very skeptical of somebody if they're in a mask. Number one, if you think knocking with a mask will improve your odds of selling. But number two, just the fact that if you're out, period, right now, it might not be the best thing for your company's reputation. It only takes one negative review to really hurt the online reputation management that we as business owners work so hard to make good on. And so you have to be careful. Again, I'm not here to tell anybody they can do whatever they want to do. Their companies can decide that door-to-door sales is fine and they're out knocking doors and they're having success. Well, that's great. If that's what you feel that you want to do, or that your company's allowing you to do, fantastic. I just know you need to be careful, because you knock the wrong door of the wrong person, and next thing you know, your company's on the news, or next thing you know, your company's getting a lot of negative PR and publicity online. And it doesn't, we hear these things all the time about reputation. It takes months and years to build up a good reputation, and it takes minutes, hours, days to ruin it. And so I think, as a business owner, I want to take care of my employees. I want to take care of my guys that are preparing to go knock doors, but at the same time, I want to be very cognizant of the negative repercussions that could happen if they knock the doors of the wrong type of people. That being said, overall, I'm very optimistic that the door-to-door sales world will be fine. We'll be out knocking doors again sooner than later. And so if you're in that position right now where you're wondering if your company's going to have you go out or not, the best thing you can do is just stay sharp on your sales skills. Again, read my book, Door-to-Door Millionaire, Secrets of Making the Sale. Amazon's got a great deal on it right now. I think it's under $10. I can't recall it really ever being that low. So that's a great deal. Also at lennygray.com/training, I've got a lot of training materials that you can peek into. You go to the Door-to-Door Millionaire YouTube channel. There's a lot of free stuff there as well. So best of luck as you're kind of waiting this out, or even if you're out knocking doors right now. Hope it turns out well for you and your company, but more importantly, I hope everybody's getting ramped up, because sooner or later we'll be back on the doors. Take care.